Welcome back to another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be sharing my workflow with Blender Human Generator add-on and CLO3D. But before we move on, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell to get more videos. So before we proceed into the tutorial, make sure you already have the Blender Human Generator add-on in your system. It must have been installed in your Blender. And also, if you want to get the Blender Human Generator add-on, the link is in the description box. So I'm going to click on this drop bar here, and I'm going to go to my human gen. So this is human gen here. You can see there are so many characters and you can always tweak them. Yeah, so that's just it. So let me pick this character down and select generate. So this is done here. Okay, remaining the texture. So this is done here. As you can see, the air is not showing, so that it will reduce lagging in Blender viewport. But this is what you can select to display the hair. So this is the hair here. So before we move to this expression and all this, let us first start with other parts of the body you can always tweak. So let me start with this. So let's start with the body. So you can always tweak all these values here. As you can see, you can tweak them to your taste, tweak them. I won't be touching any of these, but I'll just be giving just little detail about all these. Then you can do this here. This is the hair color. You can, let's make the air this air hidden. Okay, now it's visible now. So you can see, you can always play around with this. You can see the lash. Let me zoom closer. So you can see this. You can see this. You can see the hair. You can see this. So you can play around with this value. You can play around with it. There's also another option to actually change the hair color too. So so let's move to the next. Also the age. You can also increase the age. When you increase the age, the character looks older and the skin looks rougher. So let's say I change the age to 50. So I'm waiting for it to load. You can see the skin looks rougher. So let's just leave it. Let me put it to 25. Try to look younger. You can see. So let's proceed to the next. So this is the skull. You can play with this, as I said. You can always play around with all this. So you can play around with anything you want to tweak here. Others, special, high scale, bigger. You can see. That's weird. That's weird. So let's go back to the Z part. So you can always play around with this, and this is very interesting. This is a very interesting add-on. This is the height too. Let me see 180. This 176. I think that's 176. So this 59. So you can always play around with this. So let's go to the next one. This is the skin. You can select this if you want to change the skin color. Also, these are the main setting, the tone. You can see the redness. So play around with all this and scroll down. So this is the highs you can see. So when I scroll through, if you don't want the brown highs, you can make it red, the vampire look, or you can see this is it here. You can see this. You can see this. You can see this. So you can tweak it to your taste. So mustache shadow, beard shadow, so Ctrl Z. So just play around with this, and we're still moving to the next one. So I can give. You can see if you don't like this, let me scroll back. I'm coming. So if you don't like this hairstyle, if you don't like this particular hairstyle for this particular character, you can always come here to select the curly afro. This is it. You can see. Also, I think I also adjust the length of the hair when we move a bit here. This is the hair length, so you can always adjust it a bit. You can see. But if you adjust the first, you also have to adjust the second one. So this is it. So you have to balance both. So yeah, this is the other part I'm saying that you can always change the color of the hair. See this? You can see this. You can see. You can always change the color of the hair to your satisfaction. You can see salt and pepper. So the root also. So you can always play around with this. Take your time in your character development. and give it the detail you like. These are outfits. But I'm not going to be using this because we're going to be importing this character or exporting this character to CLO3D for to kit to place our design on it. So the shoe also I'm not going to. You can also use the shoe from Blender Human Generator, but if you have a custom shoe you want to download from this thing from Sketchfab, this is it. If you want to download shoe from Sketchfab, you can always go to Sketchfab, CD Trader, and get the kind of shoe you want to use on your character. And I'll also explain how you are going to rig it on your character or rig it with your character. So the next one is this. This is it. These are poses you want to use to get. If you have a pose you want to use, you can use all these. You can see them here, T-pose and all this. So I'll be using that, and I think that is these are expressions too. If you want to use it, but then I won't use all these. I will design my own. So let's start with the shoe aspect now. So now I'm going to import our shoe into this. Let me create a new folder, new, and let's say shoe. So okay, file, import, GLB. So warrior sneakers. Yeah, this is it here. It's very very big. So what I'll do here is to join this and this together. Sorry, let me say this, no, this and this. Yeah, Control J to join. Then I also want to transform all transform. Control A, then select all transform. Then what we can do is to, so let me use RZ90. Yeah, RZ90. We are going to scale it a bit. So you can take your time to place your shoe properly on your character. So let me do this. So I'm going to take my time. So I'll be fast forwarding this part or skipping this part. So I've perfectly like resized the shoe on the character's leg. So what we are going to do now is let me first set the origin of this shoe properly. So um, I'm going to right click, set origin and origin to geometry. You can see origin to geometry. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mirror this shoe. So I'm going to mirror the shoe. Um, and pen mirror object on character, as you can see. So this is it. So we mirror our shoe on the character's second leg. So now everything is perfect like this. So what we can do here is to apply the modifier. So this and apply. So next thing we need to do is to go to the edit mode. We need to separate this pair of shoe. So I'm going to go to edit mode, select this, select L. Let me see. If I can't select L, I'll do it the other way. So I'll just do this other way. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on X-ray mode, toggle X-ray mode on, and just align everything. So all are selected. So this is it, selected, and P and separate selection. So this is separate selection, and I'm going to rename it. So I'm trying to look for where it is here. So yeah, I found the file of the shoe inside the sketch fab model. I had to like dig down. So but then I think I have to separate it and put it inside this so that I can see them properly. And put the other one here also, human generator. So when I select when I select this is it, object 4, and you can always rename them. You can also rename them to, you see this of object 4, so that should be the right leg, right, and left. So let's do like that. So let me see if I can reset. I need to reset the origin. So Let me set origin of this to geometry. So I think it's perfect. So now the next thing we need to do is to link the shoe to the character's leg. So first, let's go to this rig. I'm coming to select this. So I'm going to go to pose mode. Pose mode, I'm going to select this and this. And I'll go back to object mode. And then I'll select this shoe and I'll select this rig. I'll select Control P and select to bone. So if you face something like this when you want to rig or when you want to parent the shoe with the leg bone, what you need to do is to just select Alt P. So Alt P is to clear parent. So what you need to do is to clear parent in this particular shoe and just click on shift sorry, just right click then set origin to geometry. That's what we're going to do. I'm also going to do the same thing here. So let's select Alt P and sorry, Alt P and clear parent. So when we clear parent, Shift A and sorry, right click, not Shift A, right click and you set your origin to geometry. So that's what we're going to do. But then we'll still have to like mirror them, mirror this. I'll probably have to like delete one of these. So I think I'll delete this one. So let me delete this. So let me just go back to setting this shoe to the position of this leg. So I'll be skipping this part. So properly set the shoe to the left leg of the character. So I think the next thing I'll do is to mirror this shoe to the right leg. So let's go to our modifier. Sorry, modifier mirror, and let's select this. Yeah, this is it. So okay, I think it's perfect. And what I'm going to do is to apply. So I've applied this. Next thing we're going to do is to separate this shoe. So let's go to tab, select this. L, if L does not work, just use the X-ray mode. Select this Y and hold on everything. Everything has been selected. So select P and by selection, sorry, you can see this here. So you can name this right. That's all. Let's do like that. So I think we are, let's see if the, so let's do Shift A. Sorry, I always make that mistake. Right click and set origin to geometry. So that's it. And this is the same thing here. So let's try to rig it with the, or let's try to parent it with the bone of the character. So I'm coming, let me select the bone. Control tab to enter pose mode. Control tab to enter pose mode. You can just select this here to go to pose mode either ways. So since it's selected, let's go back to, you can also click on Control and tab again to go back to object mode. To select the shoe, select the bone, Control P to parent, and let's select Control P. Let's select the bone, sorry. So this is it here, as you can see. So let's try to move the bone if the shoe is going to move along with the leg. So I'm going to go back to pose mode. This is Control tab, and I'm going to select the bone, and I'm going to select G and to move it. As you can see, the shoe is moving with the characters leg. You can see. So this is it here. So let's Control Z to set back to position. So we have to do the same thing for the right leg here. So I'm going to go to Control tab to select the right leg. Okay, let's go back to pose mode. Control tab, Control, sorry, arrow, tab, Control and tab. No, I'm sorry, I haven't selected the bone. So Control tab, select the bone. So go back to object with Control and tab. So then let's add this Shift A, sorry, right click, same error all the time, and this is it. So now let's select the shoe, select the bone, select the shoe, hold on Shift, select the bone, Control I don't think. Okay, I think we're having double origins here, so I think it's going to scatter. Let me see. Um, let's see one. Okay, I think it worked. So because I'm seeing origin here. Okay, I think this is the origin for the bone or for the character. So let's go to pose mode. Control tab. Oh, I'm making the same error. Hold on. Control. Okay, select the bone. Sorry, that's the mistake I made. Control and tab. Yes. So let's try to move this leg. See if it's going to move along with the shoe. Okay. Now this is perfect. Control Z to set position. So as you can see now, you can now move your you can now rig your character's leg with the shoe. So any rigging you make with your manual rigging you make, so your character shoe is going to move along with it, and this is perfect. So this is it now. Now we are good with it. Just make sure you save your file. So there are cases like that you can face when it comes to downloading shoes online. You might rig it the normal way and to rig properly, but if you rig it and the shoe moves away from the position of the leg, probably to the center of the viewport, then you have to remove the parent by selecting Alt P and remove the parent, and we do that same procedure. And also you can also click on transform, apply or transform by selecting Control A. So that's all about that. So let's select our character. Let's go back to object mode first. So select our character. So I'm going to go back to where's human gen. So this is it here. So you can rig your character in two ways. It's either use the rigify or use the this bone method. You can use this one, or you can use the rigify method. So I will drop their tutorials on how to use rigify to rig your character. But the moment you use rigify, you cannot go back to this bone. But mostly I use this bone preferably because I'm good with using the bone, this normal method to rig character. So let's go to the post mode and let's talk more about the rigging aspect. So control tab. So this is it now. So this bone here is for you to move the eyes of your character. So what you do is select G. When you select G, you can move it left and can move it right. Can you see? Left, right, look, down. You can see that's how to move the eye of your character. You can see that's it. So this is what you smooth the eye of a character. So the other part you can always play around with everything you see here. You can select this, you can move it, you can see move forward, backward. So you can do a lot. You can do a lot around here. You can make your character sit. So all you need to do is just to play around with it and make sure that as you are making every movement you keyframe them. So let's assume let's do like this. So let's assume I've selected this. At first, you can make sure you keyframe all the part of the body manually by selecting Control A. Sorry, let me see. A select all the bone. In case you forget, I can just say I location and rotation. Then you can just go to this. And let's say 30 frame. That's probably a second. Then you can select this leg pose and you can just bring it to the front like this. You can just check I. Then you can see. Can you see? That is it. You can do your manual rigging, just something simple and classy of your own style without using the mixer mode method. You can see. And then you can, when you make sure your mouse is on this timeline, just select T. T is, you can see T here. This to make it linear, to make it smooth. So you can make it linear. So the speed is going to be balanced. So that's it. But anytime you are doing rigging the high movement, I think the best is just to use this Bezier. Bezier is the best interpolation to use. We are rigging the high. So that's just it about that. And okay, it's also remaining one aspect to the eyes and the face. Also, you can do a face rig. So let's go back to object mode from the tab. Coming. So when we get to expression, this is expression. So this is face rig here. Add face rig, facial rig. So it's either you are using the AR kit, then you need an iPhone to do that, or you can do the manual one. And let's go back to this is the face rig now, as you can see, since we added the face rig. So we are going to go back to the rig mode. So let's click on Control Tab and pose mode, sorry, and then you can now play around with this. Also, I think I did something like this. As you can see, I've done something like this. I played around with the face rig also. So you can always move there. Not all the face rig are going to move. I think this one is not okay. Yeah, this is moving. Yeah, this is the cheek. You can see it's moving. So you can play around and you have to rig them because see smiling to the cheek. See, one of these is to bring the let's see the lips down. This is not coming down. So I think the purple rig is not coming down. So I'm coming. So let's see. I want to try to open the mouth of the character. Let me see this. Okay, one of these should move. So what you need to do is to play okay, this one. So what you need to do is just play around with the see okay, yeah. So all you need to do is to play around with the rig and rig it to your taste. It takes a lot of time to rig manually, except you have an AR key to do the whole face rigging and so on like that. So this is just that about man generator add-on. And if you have any question about the rigging, you can always drop your question in the comment section. So now, how can we import this or export this design to CLO3D? And this is going to be very, very easy. So to do that, what you need to do is to let's go back here. Let me set everything properly. So let's go back here. So this is what we are going to select now. So let's go back to Control Tab. So this is it now. To import, what you need to do is to what you need to do is go to your human gen folder. You can select everything from the character to the shoe to the bone. So what you just need to do is to just select only what you want to export to CLO3D, which is just the character. So select from this HG human gen to the shoe. This is it. So when you do this, all you need to do is go to File, go to Export, go to OBJ. If it's Alembic, if the character is animated, just select Alembic and move forward. When you move forward, but when you're exporting, the character's hair will not appear. It's only just the mesh aspect because the character hair has been converted to mesh. It's still more like a particle thing. So you look for limit to select only. You also do the same to Alembic if you are exporting as Alembic. So you do it like that. So let's say we are exporting to this place and just say character. So make sure you select limit to select only, check it and export OBJ. So now that you are done, we'll go back to CLO3D, open your CLO3D, import OBJ. Then this is the file character and you select open. Then you see it here. Open anyone, let's just add anyone, open or add. So okay, let's wait for it to load. So while we are waiting for our character to load, let's go back to Blender. So there's something also, if you are rotating or if there's any air movement in your character, Yeah, you can turn on air dynamics. Sorry, so you have to go to the particle aspect. Where's the characters there? Yes, is the air. So this Afro curly stand, you can go here and select air dynamics. So anytime you make any head movement, like you rig the head of the character, probably left or right or quite shaky, then the hair will give you that kind of realistic movement with the movement of the head. So it's something like this you can see on screen like right now that I did to a character with human gen. So let's go back to CLO3D. So this is our character here. You can see with the squeezy face. This is it here. So basically, we just need CLO3D to clothe our character. That's just what we need CLO3D for. We need CLO3D to just clothe our character. So to make it easier for you to clothe this character is something you have to do on Blender. So what we need to do is to this is the pose position. So this is the pose of our character that we are seeing here on CLO right now. But then we have to also export it as this A pose, this rest position. Also, you have to export it as this rest position. Also, if you are exporting as Alembic now, you are exporting as Alembic. What you need to do is to first of all export. After exporting the Alembic file, that's the animation. Then make sure you export the first frame of the Alembic. Set it to post position. Export the first frame as obj. Also, we are going to export, we are also going to export the rest position as obj. So this is what I'll do now. So that I will show you what I'm going to do on CLO3D. So let's export the rest position. Export obj, and let's see character equals. So now limit, yes, make sure it's selected and export obj. So I'm going to go back to CLO. I'm going to delete this. To be deleting this, goodbye. Then you're bringing the new body inside. So import obj and a post character. We are going to close this character, and you see what I will do next. So now our character is here. So let me just close it randomly. I'll just go to my project file and give it random close. So let's go to project. Let's do like a t-shirt, and that should be all. Let's see. I want something. Okay. This is fine. Let's give it this. Let's add. I don't want the avatar, just the garment again. So this is it. Wow. So let's just bring it down a bit and bring it to the front a bit. Might need to do some tweaking yourself. So let's do this. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're going to do the same thing here. So let's simulate it. So you can see we are good to go. So this is it here. So let's look for a pants. Maybe this fine enough. But let's see. Let's try this. Okay. I'm going to add this to add. I'm fine. So let's take this. I need to hide this Shift Q. Okay, okay, I think it's properly placed. So okay, Shift Q back, and let me just increase the layer to 1 so that it's the outside. So let's go to layer. Layer is 1. Now let's click on spacebar. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So let's change it back to let's turn off the simulation, change it back to 0. So this is it here. So let me now explain what I'm trying to say here now. So since we are good to go, so what you do now is, what do we need the second obj file for? Is to morph it. So what we are going to do is to import obj. Then this is the character with the pose. Then click on open. Then what you do is to change this to hide and change avatar to morph target. So this character will morph to the pose. So if this character can morph to the first frame of your Alembic file, all you need to do is to just delete the morph pose, that's the morphed character, and now import the Alembic character into the scene so that it will follow the first frame of the Alembic, or follow the first frame of the Alembic animation or the animation. As you can see now, imagine trying to clothe a character in a pose. It's going to be very, very hard because you face a lot of issue on CLO3D. You get, but using that A pose and then morphing it to the pose of the character is easier on CLO3D, and you can see your clothes also follow the movement. As you can see, this is perfect. So what you just need to do now is to let me turn off my simulation. So what you need to do is just go back here, go to your UV editor, you wrap it properly. Let's be quiet. So I'll just select all of them and use the auto UV packing. Yeah, this is the auto UV packing in 7.3. So as you can see, we are good to go. The next thing for us to do is to export. Let's go to file and let's go to export and let's go to OBJ. We're only going to export the clothes. We don't need the character. So let's say clothes tutorial. Tutorial, yes, save. And let's leave it. You can leave it as 4K or 8K if you want high quality. You get, depending on how strong your system is, because high quality texture can also like crash your blender if it's not strong enough. So yeah, like this one, let's leave it on 4K. I think 4K is fine. It's fine, sure. So this is it. Then select all avatar. You don't need that. Select all pattern graphics here, single. Okay, we are good to go. So let's select OK. Then we'll go back to Blender. Let me skip this. So now that I'm done exporting, so let's go back to Blender, import our design, import OBJ. Yes, test, OBJ test, and this is closed. So okay, let's use it like that. It's not in the right pose, but let's use it like that. I'll change it to pose position when it's done. You can see. So let's change it back to pose position. You can see. So now we are good to go. You can see. So this is it here. So this is just the workflow of Blender Human Generator add-on with CLO3D, and if you are having any issue with them, just let me know. I think this is just a small mistake from my own part here. Let me see. Yeah, I think so. So let me move this. Okay. It's because it's animated. It's animated. So, but then this is just the workflow. This is just the workflow of the Blender Human Generator to CLO3D. So you can just play around with everything you see there, which I have done from my own side, and you can see a lot of it on screen here. So that's just it. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell.